What is going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today's Thursday. That means it's Skill Wars Day, and we're going to jump into this quickly. I'm going to show you my team. Once I get in here, I'm looking at them. I want to see which ones are the strongest here. 214 looks like that's going to be the strongest. I think, yeah, 212. So, yes, the 214, let's go to that one first. And you're going to see my team is Warlock, Ares, Skull Knight, Spirit Mage, Cupid, and Trinitar. My Ares has Revive, and as well my Warlock has War God. They both have Axe of Strife. Skull Knight is on the Blitz artifact, and Cupid and Trinitar aren't really on anything specific. So you're going to see my attack here. I actually only end up using 5 guys until the end. So my point here is basically just to let SK go in and tank until he dies and until they kill all my heroes. And then basically from there, I'm going to drop my Trinitar and have him go at it again, because killing my SKs twice is not going to be the easiest thing in the world, especially if Ares is going off. So you see me drop my Trinitar in the top corner, left that army camp. SK is still tanking, and there goes the Ares proc. This pretty much ends it, so there is the 5 guys. So, let's wait here. So I'm going to speed it up, make it a little bit quicker. I do put it in the Spirit Mage at the end just to try to speed it up, make it as quick as possible. Naturally, I do not want to sit here and watch it for the whole time again and wait when I have an extra hero. So, moving on to the next one. Looks like Armagoon, so I'm going to drop my SK here. I do see his Ares has a side shield at the top, which is why I went at the bottom. That way I'm away from the Ares. So as soon as I see him get close, I drop my Ares, drop my Warlock, and then I wait, delay it a little bit, and give my SK that little bit of a buff, get that second Ares proc. My Skull Knight's still going. Still have 2 guys sitting down. I'm basically just waiting for them to die. I know all 4 will probably die when you run in 4 on 6. That's okay, though. I also got rid of that totem, so that was a good drop right there, especially since they all have another life. So I'm just going to wait, and I'm not using my Spirit Mage just because I don't want to do too much damage, and you can see my Skull Knight can go through it anyways. He pretty much kills all the heroes regardless, so I'm basically using him as an in the middle of the base sniper, and Ares stopping them from proccing so they don't hurt my other guys. So once again, drop my mage just to speed it up a little bit quicker, and then end up dropping these a little too late after they were already there. But that's the second one down. So let's go on to the third. I use these same people every time, so I didn't change my lineup at all the same artifacts, all the same everything, crest and all. So same thing here again. I wait, I drop my SK, and as soon as they get close, I drop my Ares and let them go off. Then I drop my Warlock, and then I delayed a little bit and drop my Cupid. That gives Skull Knight a little bit extra of a buff, and it lets the Ares go off again. It looks like that time I didn't get it, but so all 4 of them die. Once again, drop the Trinitar in the corner. There's only 2 guys left. Ares is going to instantly proc just like that. Skull Knight goes up the center, and once again, they're all dead, especially with Skull Knight, and then I drop my mage after just to speed up the process. So really, I'm only going at them with five guys at this point. So, and that's just because I don't want Spirit Mage to keep doing damage. If I was going for all snipers, then I would just, you know, I wouldn't really care. So I'll speed that up, going on to the next. Looks like it is the 197k next. And I see that he's got one out in the corner, but I'm basically going to do the same exact thing. You got these Mecha Men, but didn't even end up using them. I basically just use this same method over and over. It seems to work really good. You drop the SK, and once they start fighting, then you drop the Ares, the Cupid, and the Warlock, because Warlock slows them down. So you can see they're going off in the corner, but half of his guys are sitting in the corner. I'm actually waiting for my team to die, and I see that Ares goes at that army camp, so I do drop my Trinitar just to get a little bit extra of a buff. But I realistically, I wouldn't want my Ares to target that. In this case, it works out because Ares dies, and then Trinitar heals him right back, and then my SK is going, and then right there, Skull Knight taking over again. So that pretty much ends it right there. And then I drop my mage once again just to speed it up and make sure we get through this quickly and make sure we get it in enough time. So pretty much the same method every time. I lose a couple guys, I gem them, I'm done. It usually takes me about 15 or 20 minutes doing it though, so it works. So I drop the Mecha Men, get that out of the way, and we can move on to the last one. So this is a base just like mine. I'm going to drop Ares first this time, then Warlock, and then Cupid. Let them go off twice, and then I'm going to send my SK. And the point here is that Ares gets a double proc right there. And then basically I'm just going to wait. Hopefully Skull Knight can take a couple guys out, which I can already see him doing so. And Ares gets to go off again. I do see that Golem proc, but it's not going to matter. They're not going to heal through a one-shot of a Skull Knight. So there's a Valentina and an Ares left. This is pretty much an easy win once my Skull Knight comes back up from the Trinitar, and my Ares instantly procs as well. So they actually hit everybody, but they didn't hit my Skull Knight. So once again, Valentina, Skull Knight, you're not going to win. Then I just drop my mage at the end, let him do cleanup, speed it up, make it easy. The big thing about the Blitz artifact is that Skull Knight can walk through stuns. So this was Guild Wars for today. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys all later.